Today, in the traditional calendar, is the celebration of the second Sunday after Easter, and it's Good Shepherd Sunday. In the new calendar, we will be hearing and celebrating Good Shepherd Sunday next week. Today in the new calendar, we read the reading of The Road to Emmaus. So if you haven't checked out a video, I have a reading of The Road to Emmaus. If you want to hear me reading that scripture to you, there's a video of it on this channel. But today, we celebrate Good Shepherd Sunday. And I remember a time when I was visiting my parents, and both of them were gone for the day. So I was at home, and my father has goats. And I say my father, I don't say my parents, because my mother does not claim the goats. She wants nothing to do with them. But my father has goats. And it so happened that one morning I heard a goat crying desperately, because it was a little baby goat that got its head stuck in the fence. 2 slats of wood, and it got its head stuck in between the fence. My father is their pastor. I am not. But out of love of my father, I went out to try to rescue this goat that was trapped. And I tell you, both of us struggled for a long time, at least 15 minutes. But I was able to free it, and it ran off joyfully. The story pertains to us because I am your pastor, but he is your pastor. I'm just here taking care of you. He is your true pastor. And some of you might feel trapped. And it doesn't matter if it's me or God. A lot of times we react like little goats trapped in a fence. You can be the pastor, you can have your hands calmly on them, but when they're trapped, they become frantic and very, very uneasy, struggling even against the person that's trying to save them. So how does this pertain to us? Many of you are trapped at home. And I'm going to virtually put my hands on you. So don't struggle too much, okay? Here is how we're going to get saved. How are you going to get free from this entrapment? It's through prayer. There's nothing else you can do at home. So we're going to go over the 5 points of being an intercessor of the parish, right? So the first thing is, when you wake up in the morning, make a morning offering. Offer your life, your entire day to Jesus. Takes less than a minute to do that. Are you praying the Holy Rosary every day, meditating on the life of Jesus? If you haven't started, start it today. Are you reading through the readings of the Mass every day? So you can read The Road to Emmaus today, or you can reread the readings for this Mass, Good Pastor, or Good Shepherd Sunday. Links are in the description of this video. Are you making an examination of conscience every night? Are you thinking through how you've offended God, how you've offended your neighbor, especially those whom you live with? I'm sure you might be getting on each other's nerves by this point, several weeks, months at home. And are you going to confession every month? I'm still hearing confessions. The confessional is open. Come to confession. And something else is that the church during office hours is open. And many times it's completely empty, except for your good pastor who is waiting for your visit.